What's up, ladies and gents? Lethal here, bringing you a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 informational guide. Everything I'm saying and will tell you has been confirmed, and the informational sources will be in the description. But without further ado, let's get started with the campaign. Most of Black Ops 2 takes place in 2025, but since it's a direct sequel to the first Black Ops, it will have a narrative flashback to earlier historical periods, in this case, the Cold War during the 1980s. Frank Woods, who we thought was dead, is going to be our bridge between the present of 2025 going back to the Cold War in the 1980s. You play as Alex Mason's son, David. As we all know, Alex Mason was from the first Call of Duty Black Ops. You were the brainwashed operative who believed Reznov was real, even though kind of wasn't. In Black Ops 2, oil has been replaced as the most important natural resource in favor of rare earth elements, those hard-to-find minerals that we need for cell phones, wireless routers, and military equipment of such. China, in this scenario, has emerged as the greatest superpower threatening the world's peace. However, the villain's name is Raul Menendez, and I don't think that sounds very Chinese, but he's determined to pit nations against one another, much like Makarov of Modern Warfare 2 and 3. He's essentially trying to create a big war, maybe even a world war, but he's taken control of some of the U.S.'s technology and has a drone fleet pit against the U.S. Now, as we remember from the trailer, Frank Woods was saying, we built this magnificent world of technology, but what happens if the enemy steal the keys? That's exactly what Raul Menendez has done, and I'd like to see what happens when Black Ops 2 comes out, and see what that's like. Now, the campaign features a non-linear sandbox gameplay, which has never been done before. It has a branching storyline, and a game mode called Strike Force Mode are missions integrated into the single-player campaign, pretty much like hotspots around the world, which you'll be briefed on and assigned a team to tackle. If there are 3 missions to choose from, and choosing one will branch into the story. Now, choice is a big deal since it is a now confirmed branching storyline. Something that's never been done before. Treyarch, at least you tried something different. Hope it works out well. But choice. The game story presents large and small choices at different times, and according to Activision, the plot will hinge on the choices you make and the outcome of battles you choose to fight. Major characters might live or die, and international relations might be affected by your actions. Knowing that, there is a new mode called Overwatch Mode, where Strike Force missions will be, enabled to zoom out on the battlefield and engage in an RTS-style play. Now, RTS-style meaning StarCraft, Halo Wars, Tom Clancy's War. If you've seen any of those, that's what it's like. You'll be able to direct troops, vehicles, and hop into them to engage in on-the-ground fighting. Now, what kind of vehicles are you going to hop into? Black Ops 2 features a ton of near-future drone tech, including quadcopters, like FPS Russia. When you saw him in his video, he made a reference that Treyarch has confirmed that something like that will be in the game. The Fearsome Claw cognitive land assault weapon, a four-legged armored mech with guns mounted on it. That's pretty much all of the quad walkers we saw. It looks much like an ATST, if my Star Wars terminology is correct, if I can remember what that is correctly off the top of my head. Optics on your guns, like gun sights, enhanced optics will allow you to target enemies behind walls as well as in cars. Like in the trailer, we can see one soldier doing a Hitler impression. He has his gun at his side, hand holding in the air, saluting. Grenades are now propelled by electronic charges, meaning you don't need to throw them as much as fire them. And vertical takeoff and landing aircraft will appear in the game. Vertical takeoff meaning you don't need a running start like modern day jets. It's much like Harrier, where it just lifts up and it just goes straight up and just flies. It'll allow hovering as well as jet-style flying and presumably fighting, which means you'll be able to fly the jets, shoot at them. So, just like in the trailer, what you saw is probably what you'll be able to do. zombies has been confirmed in this Black Ops. And according to Treyarch, zombie mode will be back in a big way. Treyarch promised it will be the most ambitious zombies offering we've done. Now, considering the fact that Black Ops and World at War both had very good zombie game modes, I can't wait to see what they're trying to do here. In terms of multiplayer changes, they have not said much, but developer Treyarch has promised to examine all aspects of the multiplayer experience and build a game that is balanced for a wide variety of players. Esports, although no specifics have been discussed, Treyarch has promised that the game will be both competitive and fun to watch. Social media will be implemented in the game, although the details have not been given yet. And on zombies, they have released a poster of a girl holding a skull. You can see it's been decapitated. She's standing on what looks to be a bunch of dead bodies, and she's holding a shotgun. It looks to be a Western-style shotgun that you see, the pellet rifles. And maybe the girl means we'll be able to play as one, or it just means that women will play a bigger role in these games. But as we know already, or maybe, some of you, the president in this game is a girl, so that's pretty different news. Now, in spite of all this, now you might want to be able to buy this game. The game will be released on November 13th, 2012, and GameStop is doing a 4 waves of pre-order bonuses. You have until June 30th to get a double-sided poster and a Modern Warfare 3 Prestige token. But the waves work like you put down money during the first wave and you get those bonuses plus anything else that comes out. Step up for the second wave instead of, you missed your chance on the first. You won't get the first wave stuff, but you will get everything else. So I hope you found this informational and maybe something possibly insightful. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Talk to you guys later.